welcome back to a new video. And after some cup games and some breaks, the Premier League is well and truly back.
Yes, and there are all exciting news everywhere, as well as return of a lot of injured players and the last week 21's entertaining games.
Yes.
Now we are back.
And we've got some even better fixtures to predict this week.
Game week 22 of Premier League is on us.
Yes, let's begin. The first game is at the City Ground. Nottingham Forest are hosting Arsenal. Nottingham have an impressive run against Arsenal at home. They've won each of their last three, including that 1-0 victory over Arsenal last season, which Theo Onyu scored the winner. That was the one which declared Manchester City as champions.
Okay, but this time I don't see anything of that nature happening. For me, Arsenal are too good. They are back on track after that 5-0 victory.
Yes.
For me, it's a easy win for Arsenal. 3-0, Jesus to score, and their Premier League challenge is back on track, truly.
Yes. I feel the City Ground will make a lot of noise for this fixture with high expectations from Nuno Espirito Santos' boys. But I think narrowly Arsenal will edge this out. A 1-0 victory and Martin Odegaard to score.
Okay, next up is Luton Town hosting Brighton.
Yes, I don't think Brighton fancy their chances out. This should be Tuesday evening at Kenilworth Road. It's not the greatest place you want to be at. And they've got those injuries. And Luton had this controversial equalizer against Burnley last week.
Yes, but we should not doubt the spirit of those players, Luton players. They are fighting it out, especially at home. It's really good for them, good sport. And but still for me, Brighton is too good, will be too good. And they are very well coached, attacking all the time. For me, Brighton 2, Luton Town will not be able to score. 2-0, Pedro to score.
Well, this astonishing fact, after Luton's late equalizer against Burnley, it is found out that Luton has scored 58% of their goals in the last 15 minutes. How astonishing is that? I feel that Luton will be able to score, but they'll not get a single point out of it. 3-1 to Brighton and Evan Ferguson to score.
Okay, next up is Fulham Everton. A big game for Everton.
Yes, every game is a big game right now at this moment. And yes, Fulham have lost some key players to AFCON and Asia Cup, Tosun and Alex Iwobi. But then to level it out, Everton have lost Idrissa Gana game. Yes, so Fulham have an impressive home record at Craven Cottage. They won 4 of their last 5 games. The bookies predict them to win this one. However, I'm going to sit on the fence and go for a 1-1 draw and Joao Palhinha to score.
For me, it's Everton will win. I think they are due a win now. It's I think 3 or 4 games now for them without a win. They will win this one, but it will be a narrow win. Good game, physical game. 2-1 for Everton. Calvert-Lewin to score.
Okay, now we're going to the south of London at Selhurst Park, where Crystal Palace host bottom of the league Sheffield United. Crystal Palace are on some poor form right now.
Yes.
1 win in their last 10. The protests are going on by the fans. No future. Sack Roy Hodgson. Everything is going wrong.
Yes, Roy Hodgson is too defensive.
Yes.
Although when he came back last year, he did some really good job to keep them up, confident. But now it's going everywhere. I think if they lose this one, which I don't think they will win. Eze and Olise are back. Eze will score. Victory will be theirs, 2-1. But if they lose this one, it will be a really, really tough few days for Roy Hodgson.
Yep. Sheffield United have probably been one of, if not the most active team in this January transfer window. They signed themselves a new keeper. They signed a striker, Oswala. They signed that kid from Villarreal, Breton Diaz. And they treated us to a very enthralling game last game week when they came back twice to draw with West Ham 2-2, including the latest ever Premier League goal of all time, Ollie McBurney's penalty in the 103rd minute. And I feel that after this game, there will be chants by the Sheffield fans sacked in the morning because Sheffield United will win this game 1-0, and Sheffield will no longer be bottom of the table after this game week. Remember, I said that.
Okay, next up, Aston Villa,
Again,
Newcastle.
How much has changed since this game last happened?
Yeah, this was the first game of the season, and Newcastle battered Aston Villa 5-1. Tyrone Mings injured in that game, and it was very, very poor performance from Aston Villa. And look where they are now. Where did they come from that situation? And it's really, really entertaining to watch them. They were good against Chelsea in FA Cup also, and unlucky not to win that game because one of the goals was disallowed. This one, I think it will be a draw. Both the teams. Newcastle also is coming back, bringing back few of the injured players. They are confident now with couple of victories in recent times. So for me, it's a draw 2-2. But Alexander Isak for Newcastle to score.
All right. Just to shout out to Sandro Tonali, he had played and scored in this fixture last time. And look how it's changed since then. I'm gonna back the Villa players. They should win this game 2-1, and they will prove that their bubble has not blown yet. 2-1, Musa Dayani.
Okay, next up,
The
Man City.
the champions of the reigning champions of the Premier League against the reigning champions of the Championship.
I think the only thing Vincent Kompany will get tomorrow is just a very good reception at Etihad. Other than that, he will not be able to get anything out of it. And it will be easy victory for Man City. And Man City are really looking like a very, very strong team right now. I watched their game against Tottenham.
They put a convincing show.
Yes, it was like they could have scored 5 or 6 goals against Tottenham. And some of their game was really, really entertaining. It was just, you see, it was perfect. And if they play like that, Burnley players will have to run.
They will stand no chance. There's a rumor that the Norwegian Viking will be back for this one.
Okay. But I think, I'm sure he will also come and he will score on his return. It will be a 3-0 victory for Haaland. Other than Haaland, I feel Kevin De Bruyne is the one who is more important for them.
Speaking of returns, Kevin
Yes.
De Bruyne. What a return. Trailing 2-1 with 20 minutes to go. A rocking St. James Park crowd. Then providing the equalizer from outside the box, typical Kevin De Bruyne goal. And then setting up a magnificent cross for Oscar Bob to tap in the winner. Yep,
Okay.
it will be that ginger man to do the job yet again in a 3-0 thrashing of Burnley with him to score.
Tottenham, Brentford.
Tottenham don't have any European competitions to focus to now. And
They have not at all any competition now to focus on
They-
other than Premier League.
Yep, out of the cups, and now they didn't qualify for Europe. This is all on the Premier League now, and Angie's shoulders rest on providing them with Champions League football for next year.
And I think it will be a blessing for them because the kind of high tempo style they are playing, high line they are playing in the defense, and high tempo playing, the weekly rest will be good for them.
Yes.
So, but this game also, Tottenham will be a little bit better than Brentford. That's what I think. They will just edge past Brentford 2-1. But for me, the returnee, Tony, has to score. He is on the mission. But he will not be able to get a win for Brentford, but it will be a 2-1 victory for Tottenham. But Tony to score.
Do you think Brentford will survive?
Yes, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Good
they are too good a team, and Thomas Frank is too good a coach, and he will make sure that they will survive.
Tottenham have scored in their last 33 fixtures. This is the fourth longest streak after Arsenal, who had 55, and Manchester United and Liverpool, who both had 36. So Tottenham are really looking. They score in every game. They provide entertainment in everyone, and they will get themselves a win, a reward for all that. 2-1 and Richarlison to score.
Okay, West Ham, Bournemouth. Bournemouth
Yep, they're coming.
is in good form, but last 2 games I think they lost.
Yes. But you have to take into criteria that they just played Spurs and Liverpool.
Yeah.
But they've been on some Man City kind of winning streak lately.
Yes.
7 of the last 9 have been victories.
Yes.
So they're coming up. Top
Yeah.
10 finish possible?
And maybe For this game, I will say they will compete with West Ham. West Ham playing too defensive, that gives Bournemouth more chances. But it will be a draw, 2-2, and Solanke to score.
The
Okay.
December
He
player
was the
of the
December man of the
Player of the month.
player of the month, and he really has improved.
Mm-hmm.
And he's playing really good football right now.
Yes, speaking of players who have had good seasons, Jared Bowen, fifth
Yes.
most goals in the league. 11 goals. Only Haaland, Salah and Solanke and Son have more than that.
Yes.
So yep, he's putting on. And in a West Ham team, which him and Paqueta are currently carrying to the 6th position, he will provide an entertaining draw here in a 2-all.
Mm-hmm.
Wolves playing Manchester United. Last time out, this was a VAR controversy game, remember?
Yes. It was also the first game of the
Yes,
season. Isn't it?
Onana.
Yes, Onana. That was a penalty, but somehow VAR did not
Notice it.
notice it or give it a penalty. But and Wolves, how they have improved over the season.
Apart from Liverpool, Wolves have accumulated the most points in the last 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
That's something.
Man United not really confident. I was watching that game against Newport. At one point of time, I was thinking Newport is going to win this game. That's how the high confidence was. So Man United very low at confidence right now. That's what I'm thinking. With the Rashford new controversy going around, they are in a mess. Eric Ten Hag do not have any clue. That's what I'm thinking. He doesn't have any plan to stop all this. It will be a draw. Wolves will play very entertaining, but Man United somehow will score, and 1-1 Matthias Cunha for Wolves to score. Because I can't predict anyone from Man United. I don't know who will score and how they will score. But somehow they will score 1. So it will be a 1-1 draw.
Speaking of goal scorers, Anthony scored.
Yes, he scored in Newport game.
A return.
He played a good game. That was...
Yes, convincing shift from him. But I can feel the Molineux roaring for this one. And they want their revenge. They will win this one. 1-0. And the return of Neto at the Molineux will commence. He will score the winner. Now, up to the big one. The match of the week. As Liverpool host Chelsea. Anfield will be fired up for Jurgen Klopp.
It will be a celebration after the news last week that Jurgen Klopp is going to leave at the end of this season. What a servant he is for the club. Almost more than 9 years now.
Almost 10 years.
Yes,
We're reaching
he was
that
wonderful during this time, and now it's turn Anfield turn, spectators turn, fans turn to show him the respect and love what they have for him. And it was there for Norwich game, and it was wonderful there. And this one will be really rocking.
Oh my god, I can feel the Anfield atmosphere. The Chelsea players will have jitters going down there. But Chelsea are on an impressive run of form. They've won all of their last 3 games. They held Villa to a stalemate 0-0 draw. And also, another news to delight the Chelsea fans out there. The last 7 games in all competitions between Liverpool and Chelsea have ended in the draw. You've had Premier League fixtures, Carabao Cup final, which is going to happen again this season, and FA Cup final. So yeah, this time I think Liverpool will break the deadlock. The roaring Anfield will have something to cheer about even more. 2-0 and Darwin Nunez to score.
Yeah, for me, I think right now, if you give Chelsea a chance that they will lose this one and win the cup, they will easily take it. And this time there will be a winner. I am sure Liverpool will do the business. Liverpool will win this game because of their mentality, because of their strength, and because of Anfield. They will win. It will be a 3-1 victory. Jota to score as he is doing as always. 3-1, Jota to score, Liverpool to win, stay on the top of Premier League.
Up the Reds! Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching this video. Please do like and subscribe. We are aiming to hit 200 subscribers by the end of February. So please do try to help us if you haven't already. Thank you.
Yeah.